Hello, Webkinz Big Brother fans and viewers. It is time for the final two and for the finale to be aired. We hope you are all excited because we certainly are. Behind me, you see the current jury members. Unfortunately, one jury member was unable to make it to tonight's finale for personal reasons. This was Dazzle, the Strawberry Cloud Leopard. For this reason, we will have her send her vote to me, and I will put her vote in for her. Again, we apologize for any Dazzle fans, but Dazzle will not be here tonight with us. Tonight's jury is Annalise the Golden Pegasus, Noelle the Peppermint Puppy, Princess the Love Lion, Rusty the Signature Small Pug, Scott the Hedgehog, Mr. Wrinkles the Shar-Pei, Dazzle the Strawberry Cloud Leopard, who will not be here, Flower the Peace Puppy, and the final jury member who will be decided tonight by who you viewers and fans chose as the head of household. Before we announce the head of household, we do have a special birthday wish to shout out.
Hey everybody, it is Noelle. So I am here to give Marley 53113 ONCP a happy birthday wish. So happy birthday, and thank you for being a Webkinz Big Brother fan for as long as you have. And I hope your birthday is awesome, and I hope that whoever you are voting to win will win tonight, so that your birthday is even better. Thank you.
Well, as you heard, it is someone's birthday tonight, so again, happy birthday. One of the final three house guests will win 500,000 Kinz Cash tonight. Will it be Molly the Collie, Pyro the Lava Dragon, or Kaiden the Sun Bear? It is time to go and talk to these three house guests and let them know who is the head of household as voted by you. Hello, house guests. This is Avery, your host. Tonight, one of you will walk out of the Big Brother house in the Big Brother game with 500,000 Kinz Cash. But first, we need to reveal to one of you who is the new head of household. Unfortunately, you three will not be competing in a competition for this. The head of household has already been chosen by the viewers of Webkinz Big Brother. They have been voting this past week on who they want to go to the final two and who they want as the head of household. Pyro, please step forward. Pyro, you are not voted the head of household.
Oh, shucks.
Please step aside. Molly, please step forward. By a vote of 56%, Molly, you are the new head of household.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes. The viewers of Webkinz Big Brother have chosen you to go to the final two.
Yay! Oh my, I can't believe this. This is such a good, oh my gosh.
Molly, please step to the other side, and Kaiden, please join Pyro for the moment. In just a little bit, Molly, you will have to choose which of these two house guests you are going to take to the final 2. Okay, Webkinz Big Brother fans, it is time to answer a few questions. While we wait for a few questions to be asked, we do have some questions for the house guests that were asked on the Webkinz Big Brother questions video that were never answered. LPS Garden wants to know, Dear Noelle, do you have a crush on anyone?
Well, I don't think so. There's not really anybody in the Big Brother house that I really, wanted to go on a date with or anything. I don't know. I mean, I guess if I had to go on a date with somebody, it would probably be Annalise or Taffy because they're my friends, but I wouldn't, actually go out with them. I guess that answers your question, I hope.
Annalise's question comes from Sarah Webkin's channel. She wants to know, how do you feel now that the Double Annas is over?
Okay, well, I guess I should probably first explain this to everybody because I don't think anybody even knows, except for Annabelle. So Annabelle and I were, for the first week, in a secret alliance called the Double Annas because I thought she was really smart and, she knows a lot and she's pretty strong. So we had a secret alliance that we were going to have called the Double Annas, but she got out and I was unable to save her, so it pretty much ended after the first week. Sorry, Noelle and Taffy, it was just nothing personal for you guys. I just wanted to have another way to be secure in the house, and obviously that didn't go very well. But to answer your question, I feel really stupid, because I was talking to Annabelle and I was all, oh my gosh, we're gonna be in the final 2 and this is gonna be awesome, and here I am sitting in the jury and Annabelle was first one out. Obviously, I can't do very well, picking winners because we didn't win at all. So, yeah.
Sweet, I get a question. Brookie, this question comes from Blue Animal Girl. She says, first off, I love you. Second off, if you had to switch lives with anyone on Big Brother, who would you switch lives with? Switch lives with anybody? Oh gosh. Let me think about this for a second. Well, honestly, I think I would either switch lives with Avery because she's the host of Webkinz Big Brother. That's awesome. But if I couldn't do that, I would probably switch lives with Rusty because he's a signature. And being, a regular Webkinz, I am really curious about what it's like to be a signature. So I hope that answers your question. Annabelle. Phoebe Morris wants to know, how do you feel by being the first to leave the Big Brother house?
Well, being the first one to leave the house, it's very embarrassing because it's kind of like, saying, hey, you're a loser, you didn't make it. So, being the first one voted out, I'm embarrassed to, be the one that has that title. But, somebody's got to go at some time, and somebody had to be the first one, so at the same time, it's almost an honor, like, oh, hey, you're the first one out, but mostly embarrassing, so I hope that answers your question. Princess's question comes from XXX Livewolf XXX, who has asked, do you still like Pyro? Well, in case anybody's not aware, I'm pretty sure everybody is. For those who, I guess, were not in the house when this happened, Pyro and I are a thing. I guess we could say a showmance, but, yeah. So, I do still like Pyro, I really do. I miss him so much, and I know it's really bad to say, but I was really hoping he would get voted out so that I could spend time with him, but I'm very proud of him that he's made it to the final 3, and I hope that, he gets chosen by Molly so that I can vote for him and he wins. But I do still like him, and I hope he still feels the same way about me. I haven't been able to see him, so I don't know. So fingers crossed that we can, be more than just a showmance.
Puppies on Rainbows. Dear Taffy, how do you feel about Annalise backstabbing you?
Well, I don't really think it was backstabbing. I mean, I know everybody wants to stay in the game, and I know that's what she was trying to do. And I know she felt bad by, me getting out at her expense. I know it helped her to feel secure in the game. So I don't really take it personally because it is just a game, and we are still friends. I mean, I'm not in the jury house, but I got to talk to her for a little bit before the show started, and Noelle and Annalise and I are really good friends. So I hope that we can stay friends and not let the game get to us.
Ignacio Hernandez. Where did Flower and Mr. Wrinkles meet at?
Oh, this is exciting. Okay, so a couple of years ago, we were both casted in a show called Heartbeat Confessions. It was one of Webkinz and anyone's very first shows, or series, or whatever you want to call it. In fact, I honestly don't even remember what the show was about, 'cause it was very, very rough. It wasn't even edited, nothing. But we were both in the show, and we met there and just kind of started talking afterward, and basically we got together, and we are still together, and hopefully we'll remain together after the game, because I can't really see why this game would affect us. At least I hope not.
I don't plan on it affecting our relationship. I think it made us stronger because we both know what we're capable of. We made it very far in the game as a couple, and nobody found out.
This question comes from Green Gavin. Princess, do you care that you're not together?
Okay, well, I'm gonna guess that you mean that I'm not together with him right now. Yes, I do. It's very, very lonely, and I'm kind of upset that, we can't spend time together. But if you mean if we're not actually, dating, well, I hope that we are dating. I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and talk to him after the game. But if we aren't, I will be very hurt because, I don't really get into relationships all that much, and he's something that really hit home with me, really was somebody I truly liked, and so I'm really hoping we can, have something.
Rusty, this question comes from Half-Fire Wolf. When you got picked for Webkinz Big Brother, did you know any of the people, or Webkinz, that were going to be in it? And do you like anybody? Okay, well, no, I did not know of anybody that was actually going to be in it. I never got told. I didn't know until I walked into the Big Brother house. As for liking anybody, I don't have any feelings for anybody in this house. Not even Scott. I'm sorry, Scott, but he knows I don't swing that way. He has a boyfriend anyway, so if I did, that would really complicate things. So yeah, it's a game to me. I did make friends with Scott, and Princess, even though Princess and Scott and I kind of, didn't exactly work out the way we wanted, we're still friends. Princess, this question comes from X-Spirit Horse. Do you miss him? Absolutely. I miss him so much. I miss not being able to read with him. It's really lonely in the jury house. You've got people there, but when you have somebody special, and I know Scott's probably thinking the same thing, and I'm sure Mr. Wrinkles was when Flower wasn't there, it's extremely lonely, and you get lonely, and so not having Pyro there, every week I was looking at the door, hoping he would walk through, and when he didn't, it kind of made me even more sadder. So when I get to see him tonight, it's going to be amazing. And we're going to talk to Molly about who she's thinking before we call in the other two house guests for her to make her final decision. You are here without the other two house guests. They cannot hear anything you are saying, so this is an open book.
Okay.
You have a very important decision to make. You are in the final two, but there is an open seat next to you. Are you going to choose Kaiden or Pyro? Before you make this decision, we're going to help you out. First, let's look at Kaiden. Speculate on him as not only a friend, but a game player, and what you're thinking.
Well, honestly, my first thought was Kaiden, yes. But then I'm like, okay, well, I have to think of in terms of the game, because if I want to win the 50,000 Kins cash, I'm going to have to think like a game player, not like a friend. Looking at the game, Kaiden didn't really do much. I mean, he did have head of household once, but he got out. A dear friend, and that really hurts, especially when I told him that there was somebody else. I mean, I told him, put up Pyro or Dazzle or something, and he put up Mr. Wrinkles, and it really, really kind of struck home because I thought I could trust him, and it turned out I could not trust him. As a friend, he's a great friend, other than that one time. And I do kind of have a crush on him, I will admit that, since he's not here. But I didn't want to turn into a showmance with anybody, so I wasn't about to try to pursue that. Outside of the game, maybe. But, I mean, if I look at him as a game player, he didn't do all that much. I'm looking at him as a friend. If he was not sitting next to me in the final two, I wouldn't really mind, because it would be a vote for me. I think he would vote for me over Pyro. So that is one option to look at. Alright, now let's take a look at Pyro. We weren't really friends with him, but let's look at him as a game player. Well, as a game player, he's kind of the same as Kaiden. He didn't really even do much. He was put up on the chopping block a lot. He was the deciding vote, I'm pretty sure, a lot of times. Because, there was oftentimes two sides of the house, and then there was the floaters, and he was a floater, no doubt. But, if I look at him as a game player, I mean, he was kind of smart because he did stay out of a lot of stuff. People put him up just because, they needed somebody to put up, and everybody was kind of afraid of him for good reason, because he's here in the final three. But as a friend, if I were to vote him out, there's no guarantees that he would vote for me. I don't know what he's thinking. I don't think anybody knows what he's thinking. So he's kind of up in the air. And I'm not really sure, if I want to have a friend sitting next to me, or if I want to have somebody that, putting me next to him, I have more guarantee or more chances to win. So I'm kind of deciding between that right now, between a friend and a vote. All right, thank you, Molly. If you please step back, we are going to invite the other two house guests inside, and you are going to announce to them who you are choosing to take to the final two. Are you ready? I think so, yeah.
Tidal Wave Kitty drew this picture. It is of Kaiden, Molly, and Pyro. Molly, it is time for you to make your decision.
Well, this is a very hard decision to make because I'm basically choosing between a very good game player and a friend. And my nature tells me pick the friend. But I know that if I don't pick the friend and I pick the other person, I have a guaranteed vote. But at the same time, I don't want to sit next to somebody who is, a good game player, didn't really get into fights with anybody, and end up losing. But after thinking about this for a very long time, I have decided Pyro, I choose for you to be in the final two.
Since you are not in the final two, we will need you to exit and go with the jury members, because you are the newest jury member. Okay, I can do that. Good luck to both of you. Okay, jury members and viewers of Webkinz Big Brother. We have Sir on the phone from his luxurious home where he is currently resting after a very important job that he has been working on. Hello, sir.
Hello, Avery. It's wonderful to talk to you again.
All right, sir. Have you been watching the live finale tonight?
Unfortunately, I have not seen it all because I've had some issues here with my connections, but I'm aware of what's going on, and I thank you for including me on the show.
Of course, we are very, very glad to have you here. Do you know who Molly has chosen for the final two?
Yes, Molly has chosen Kaiden to sit next to her in the final two.
No, she has not. She actually chose Pyro.
I'm surprised because that's great. Pyro is that's who I want to win. I guess I was assuming that she was going with Kaiden because it seems to me that would have been her best choice.
I think most of the jury members are actually surprised that she didn't choose Kaiden. Kaiden, are you surprised yourself that she did not choose you for the final two?
Yeah, actually, I was pretty sure that she was, had me as a secure vote, and she chose Pyro, but, I mean, I can understand why, because I'm going to vote for her, she's my friend, but it was very shocking.
Okay. I am shocked as the host. Alright, now the jury members have a very important job, and Sir is a veteran viewer of Big Brother, as well as Webkinz Big Brother. Do you have any words of wisdom for the jury members before they cast their votes?
Well, it seems that sometimes a person that has gotten them out of the game, they're mad at that person, but then they realize that person beat them, and that they should choose the person that played the game better. Now, my feelings is I'm a fan of Pyro. Pyro did win some vetoes that saved himself, and that makes him a pretty good player. Pyro had good relationships with everybody. I don't think he necessarily really made anybody mad. However, Molly has won some HOHs, and she has gotten out people that were strong players and could have hindered her game. And, it seems to me that people usually vote when they have a chance to think about it. They vote for the person that played the best game. And even though I am a Pyro fan, I feel that Molly has played the best game.
Alright, so jury members, please keep this in mind while you are voting, which will happen in just a moment. Now, we did have a question from one of the Webkinz Big Brother fans who asked us, and we never got to put it in an episode. We do not have the name of this person, so if you ask this question is yours. She asked, Sir, why are you so awesome?
Well, I believe you did have that in an episode, did you not? Or was a question from another viewer?
This was a question from another viewer. This was a newer question.
Okay. Well, the best answer I can give you is that I am myself. And sometimes, if you can just be yourself, you exude confidence, you exude comfortability with yourself, and the advice I would give to anybody who's watching, and particularly the person that asked the question, if you just be yourself, you will be happy and you will be awesome too. Being awesome is just being yourself. That's probably the best answer I can give you. But I appreciate that people think I'm awesome because that just makes me feel great.
Alright, well, thank you, sir. And again, you are rooting for Pyro?
I'm rooting for Pyro, but in the interest of who played the best, I think Molly has played the best game.
Okay, well, thank you very much. It was an honor to have you on our show tonight.
It was my honor to have you include me, and I certainly am looking forward to your next edition, and I congratulate in advance the winner of this game. They both played wonderfully.
All right, goodbye, sir.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Okay, jury members, you have heard the words of Sir. It is time for you, in order of how you were evicted, from first to last, to cast your vote. In front of you, each of you will see a key for both Pyro and Molly. Dazzle has already casted in her vote from her home. Again, she is not able to be here for personal reasons, and we are very saddened by this, but she does have her vote casted right now. To win Webkinz Big Brother, you will need to get 5 votes. 5 votes is the majority. So when I am counting the votes, the first house guest to get 5 votes will be the winner of Webkinz Big Brother. Molly, Molly, Molly. Molly, you are ahead with 3 votes, and you only need 2 more to win. Molly. Molly, you are ahead with 4 votes, and you only need 1 more vote to win. Pyro. Congratulations. Molly, you are the winner of Webkinz Big Brother.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes! 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 Oh my gosh! Oh, thank you so much, everybody, all the jury members, and everybody who cheered me on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes!
Again, congratulations to Molly, and thank you to everybody who showed up for the live finale. This is Avery with the former house guests of Webkinz Big Brother saying, thank you for watching. We love you all. And tune in next summer for a new Webkinz Big Brother. And don't forget to watch all the other Webkinz Big Brother series that are on YouTube right now if you want to continue the drama and the excitement. Thank you for watching.